Are you feeling low in your life? Yeah, you heard that right. Steve Jobs wasn't always the tech giant we know. In fact, he faced some unbelievable lows. What's the takeaway? Even when you're down, you're not out. Jobs' journey shows that setbacks are just setups for comebacks. Feeling low? Channel your inner Steve Jobs. Innovate, persevere, and turn your challenges into triumphs. Hear this amazing story of Steve Jobs to gain confidence and courage in your life.
Steve Jobs' story began in 1955. Born in San Francisco, he was given up for adoption. Clara and Paul Jobs, a working-class couple, welcomed him into their home. Growing up in Mountain View, California, young Steve discovered a love for electronics. His father, a machinist, shared his passion for tinkering. Together, they spent hours in their garage, taking apart and rebuilding radios and TVs. This early exposure sparked a lifelong fascination with technology. Jobs' adoptive parents made him feel loved and supported. They encouraged his curiosity and independent spirit. Even as a child, Jobs displayed a keen intellect and a strong will. In 1969, at the age of 14, Jobs met Steve Wozniak. Wozniak, an electronics whiz kid, shared Jobs' passion for technology. This meeting of minds would have profound implications for the future of technology. It would lead to the birth of a company that would become synonymous with innovation and design, Apple Computer. Jobs' ambition knew no bounds. This vision led him to the Macintosh project in the early 1980s. The Macintosh, launched in 1984, was revolutionary. It introduced the world to the graphical user interface and the mouse. No more complex commands. The Mac was simple and intuitive to use. Its iconic 1984 Super Bowl commercial, directed by Ridley Scott, positioned the Mac as a tool of rebellion against conformity. But the Macintosh's early success was not without its challenges. Jobs' uncompromising nature and demanding management style created friction within Apple. The stage was set for a power struggle that would have significant consequences for Jobs and Apple. The Macintosh was a technological marvel, but it was not an instant commercial success. It was expensive and faced stiff competition from IBM-compatible PCs. This, coupled with the internal conflicts, created a perfect storm. It led to Jobs' ouster from the company he had founded. In 1985, Steve Jobs experienced a major setback. He was forced out of Apple, the company he had poured his heart and soul into. This public humiliation could have broken him, but Jobs was not one to be defeated. He viewed this setback as an opportunity for a new beginning. Jobs founded Next, a computer company that targeted higher education and business markets. Next machines were known for their technical prowess and innovative software, including the first web browser. Although Next never achieved mass-market success, its technology would later play a pivotal role in Apple's resurgence. Jobs' ouster from Apple was a blessing in disguise. It forced him to grow as a leader and an innovator. It also led him down a path where he would discover a new passion: animation. Undeterred by his abrupt departure from Apple, Jobs poured his energy into Next. Next machines were sleek, powerful, and ahead of their time, but they were also expensive. They failed to gain a significant foothold in the market. However, Next's true legacy lay in its software. The Next Step operating system, with its advanced object-oriented programming and intuitive interface, was a revelation for developers. It laid the groundwork for the future of computing. Though Next struggled to compete in the hardware market, its software attracted the attention of a young Tim Berners-Lee. He chose a Next computer as the platform for his groundbreaking invention, the World Wide Web. When Apple acquired Next in 1997, it gained not only Jobs' vision and leadership, but also the foundation for its future operating system, OS X. Jobs' journey had come full circle. In 1986, Jobs made a seemingly unrelated investment that would have a profound impact on his life and the world of entertainment. He purchased a small computer graphics division from Lucasfilm for $10 million. This division, later renamed Pixar, was initially focused on creating high-end computer graphics hardware. However, Jobs saw the potential for Pixar to be much more than just a technology company. Under Jobs' leadership, Pixar shifted its focus to creating computer-animated films. In 1995, Pixar released Toy Story, the world's first entirely computer-animated feature film. Toy Story was a critical and commercial triumph. It revolutionized the animation industry and established Pixar as a major force in Hollywood. Pixar's success under Jobs' leadership extended far beyond Toy Story. The studio went on to produce a string of beloved animated classics, including A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles. These films not only entertained millions, but also pushed the boundaries of animation technology and storytelling. In 1997, a struggling Apple, desperate for a turnaround, made the momentous decision to acquire Next. This acquisition marked the triumphant return of Steve Jobs to the company he had co-founded. Upon his return, Jobs wasted no time in asserting his vision. He quickly streamlined Apple's product line, which had become bloated and confusing. Jobs' return to Apple was more than just a corporate shakeup, it was a cultural renaissance. He instilled a renewed sense of purpose and innovation within the company. Under Jobs' guidance, Apple introduced a series of groundbreaking products that would redefine the company and revolutionize entire industries. The iMac, with its iconic candy-colored design and user-friendly interface, reimagined the personal computer for the internet age. It was a smash hit, revitalizing Apple's image and setting the stage for future successes. Jobs was ready to lead Apple into a new era of innovation and dominance. The dawn of the new millennium saw Apple firing on all cylinders. With Steve Jobs at the helm, the company embarked on an unprecedented run of innovation. It released iconic products that changed how we live, work, and interact. The iPod, introduced in 2001, revolutionized music listening. Its design and iTunes Store made it a cultural phenomenon. The iPhone, unveiled in 2007, was Jobs' most revolutionary product. It was a phone, computer, and music player in one. The iPad, launched in 2010, blurred lines between consumption and creation. Under Jobs, Apple shaped culture with each release. Jobs had created a tech empire. Behind Steve Jobs' relentless drive and unwavering focus on innovation lay a personal battle. In 2003, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Facing his own mortality, Jobs refused to let his illness define him. Despite the physical toll of his illness, Jobs continued to lead Apple with unwavering passion. He poured his heart and soul into the company, even as his health declined. Jobs' battle with cancer was a stark reminder of life's fragility. It also underscored his remarkable resilience and unwavering commitment to his vision. Even in the face of his own mortality, Jobs remained focused on the future. He continued to work tirelessly, guiding Apple's product development and ensuring that his legacy of innovation would endure long after he was gone. His courage and determination in the face of such adversity served as an inspiration to millions. On October 5, 2011, Steve Jobs passed away at the age of 56. The world mourned the loss of a visionary leader, a technological genius, and a cultural icon. Jobs' death left a void in the tech industry and beyond, but his legacy of innovation continued to inspire and shape the world long after he was gone. Jobs' impact on technology is immeasurable. He didn't just create products, he created experiences. He understood that technology was more than just hardware and software. It was about connecting with people on an emotional level. Jobs' legacy extends far beyond Apple. He revolutionized multiple industries, from personal computing to music to mobile phones to animation. He set a new standard for innovation and left an indelible mark on the world. Steve Jobs' life and work were a testament to the power of thinking differently. He challenged conventions and pushed boundaries. Jobs' Think Different mantra is a rallying cry for innovators and dreamers. It's a reminder that those who think they can change the world often do. Jobs' story shows what passion, creativity, and belief can achieve. His legacy is about the spirit he embodied. It's about courage, tenacity, and belief in ideas to change the world. His story inspires generations to think differently and make their mark. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let others' opinions drown out your inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.